Love Island has only been on our screens for one night, and one contestant has caused a stir already. Perhaps unsurprisingly, footballer's daughter Gemma Owen was the standout Highlander during Monday night's series opener. The 19-year-old, whose dad is former England and Liverpool striker Michael Owen, caused a stir over her rude attitude and brutally mugging off the guy she was coupled up with for a hunky Italian. It's unknown whether Michael was watching his daughter enter the villa as he has left the country ahead of England's match against Germany tonight, but he did previously admit has living every father's nightmare. Despite his concerns, the football pundit has been very supportive of Gemma and believes she will make us all proud. The pair have a very close relationship, which was demonstrated during a bizarre video back in 2018 where Michael got his eldest in a headlock. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. Owen posted a video of himself fighting with Gemma on his 39th birthday, where he dodges several playful punches from the then 15-year-old. He then triumphantly wrestled his daughter to the ground of the bedroom floor and appeared to get her in a headlock. Gemma had originally uploaded via her Instagram account with the caption, "Happy birthday dad, love you really X." While Michael put the video on his Twitter page and wrote, "My eldest has a unique way of showing her affection towards me." Due to his well-documented history of injuries during his playing career, Owen was mocked on social media by football fans who thought he was going to do some damage to himself. One user goaded Owen by writing, "Surprised you got through it without doing your hammy," a reference to the repeated hamstring issues the striker suffered throughout his career. "More fight that you showed in the last few months at Newcastle," added another. While others were more lateral in their teasing, taking aim at Owen's often maligned lack of charisma in his media and punditry duties. "How I feel when you're commentating," one user jibed. Another replied, "She must have heard your commentary. It's a genuine reaction." #boring. During the opening episode of the new series of Love Island, viewers claim Gemma was itching to reveal who her famous dad is. She was nearly rumbled early on when she asked Liam what level of football he had played out, but he wrongly assumed she had previously dated a footballer. Before going into the new villa, Gemma admitted her old man was not buzzing over her decision to find love on national TV but trusts her not to embarrass him. She insisted her dad was pretty chilled about it in the end and very supportive of her, even giving tips on how to deal with the instant rise to fame that the show usually creates for its contestants. Speaking to the Mirror and other press, she said, "I still wouldn't say he was buzzing about the fact, but he is very supportive in whatever I decide to do, so he didn't have a massive tantrum or anything like that. He was pretty chilled." Also speaking of Mum Louise, she said, "They trust me not to do anything to embarrass them, so I don't think I would have sex in the villa." Gemma further commented, "My dad said, you know how to behave. You just go and do it. My mum's bit of advice was, Gem, remember to keep it classy." Michael is said to have previously warned her to stay away from footballers, and although his advice has made her wary about dating them, she thinks he would secretly be pleased if she brought a player home. She said, "I'm sure if I did get with a footballer he'd be quite happy because he'd have something in common with them. I don't think he'd be annoyed." And whilst her dad knows all about the highs and lows of fame, Gemma thinks she needs to work this out on her own. I wouldn't say has given me any advice, but has given me a few tips," she added. "It's just one of those things you need to experience for yourself and learn as you go through and make the mistakes. It's definitely quite handy to have someone who has experienced it before." Meanwhile, Michael has revealed how proud he is of his daughter, but he hasn't watched an episode of the show before. He told ITV News, "I have no doubts that she will make us all proud. It's probably a father's worst nightmare, but whatever she wants to do, you've got to be supportive. I've heard a lot about it. I think old, grumpy men like me will always have an opinion on it because I don't watch it and you just hear snippets, but she assures me it's not as bad as I think," Michael added. "It's quite a big thing, and whatever she wants to do, you have to be supportive, and I think I've given her a decent enough grounding to be respectful." Love Island voice-over star Ian Sterling has said that has already got lots of jokes aimed at the former footballer. The comedian told Radio Times, "I never look because I like to not know really, I like to approach it like a viewer for the first time. However, obviously, social media being what it is, I've seen a couple. Me and Mark Buscowley, who write it, we have 100,000,000% been sending jokes back and forth to each other that involve the footballer Michael Owen," he said. "There's some absolute doozies in there. Do you have a story to share? Email webfeatures@trinitymirror.com.